As the school day starts, students rush to class. But every day, there are thousands who struggle to get to school.
For a lot of kids, they're going day by day and just trying to survive and get by.
But it's the others who've stopped going altogether that are really worrisome. It's a problem many have refused to acknowledge the depth of.
So this has been going on for years, and it's kind of hidden in plain sight. Teachers know about it, fellow students know about it, but no one has been willing to talk openly about it.
These are the missing or unaccounted for. A 2022 report says there were 6,500 students lost within the education system, 3,100 in Winnipeg School Division. Superintendent Matt Henderson disputes that number and says they lost track of roughly 200 students. Lower, but still too many, he says.
But that's significant. That's worrying, right? I don't want to downplay that and just say it's just that number. I think anytime a child is not coming to school, that's an emergency.
His division is taking immediate steps to address the issue and track students better.
Like the instructions that I've given out to all of my principals has been, if a child is on your roster, they stay on your roster until forever, indefinitely. Because unless we find out that they're in a different school, they've moved out of province, and those are part of the investigations that we're working diligently on.
And no child will be dropped from enrollment for missing days. He says attendance issues are impacting every division across the country.
I think it's a wake-up call for all systems. It's certainly a wake-up call for Winnipeg School Division.
But it's still an issue many don't want to discuss. River East Transcona says dozens of students have fallen off their radar. Louis Rial says no recent data has been collected, despite the province requiring it. Other divisions refuse to release the information when asked by CBC. Education Minister Nello Altomar says it's unacceptable.
One is too high of a number, in my opinion, and I know that sounds trite, but I can tell you when a kid isn't connected to school, it leads to poor outcomes later on in life. So we have to get to every one of those children.
Altomar says he's received updated numbers since the 2022 report, but would not share them publicly.
It doesn't matter if it's worse, better. If there are kids that are chronically absent, we have to support them.
The minister says all divisions are now required to submit absentee numbers to his office on a regular basis, and students need to be a priority. Brittany Greenslade, CBC News, Winnipeg.